Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Operator Nexxus, and this is Factorio. Last time around, we did a discovery redesign of the green circuit factory, something that I liked a little bit more than the norm. As you'll notice today, I have put down the blueprint. Well, not really the blueprint. Actually, I was sitting here deciding how we were going to do the gears factory to help us out here in the beginning, early stages of the game, and out of all of the things that I went through and all of the components that I placed down and all the assemblers, this seems to be the norm for pretty much everything out there. Everyone out there has pretty much a similar design to this one, and so we're just going to go ahead and go with this one for the time being. And this is pretty much just going to be a gears factory, and we're not going to add anything onto this. We'll start building a mall or something kind of type thing down here that'll make our belts and stuff like that. But this is ultimately just going to be the gears. We may use a similar setup in the mall kind of thing to use for the gears that are going to be needed for the components and stuff there. Or we might just kind of run these belts through the mall to the various places and areas that they need to have the gears and or the cogs, whatever you're going to call them, go to. So that's pretty much what I have been doing. Chop down some more of these trees. We're still not using any mods except for the Afraid of the Dark mod and the early bots from Nexxus. And the reason that I'm using the Afraid of the Dark mod is basically so that you guys can see what's going on, because otherwise it gets darker than a donkey's in this game in the early stages before you get lights and stuff. So that's pretty much where we have that mod. And the nanobots we have because the devs are going to add early nanobots to the game for 0.17's full release, so that's why we're using that. Other than that, we have this little FNEI thing up here that, you know, saves recipes for you if you wish to do so, and then also a to-do list where you can add stuff to do to remind yourself what you were doing, so that you don't, you know, forget that kind of stuff. How do I get out of that? Oh no, oh no. Oh, we just click it. Okay, cool. So anyway, in this episode, what we're pretty much going to do is we're going to start laying in the smelters over here, the big ones, instead of those little ones, because we're going to need lots of raw resources. Well, when I say raw resources, I mean like iron plates and copper plates and green circuits and gears and all that kind of fun stuff. So we need to chop all this stuff out the way. I haven't really been using the nanobots because they're really, really slow in the beginning, and need to be putting some, unlocking some stuff that's going to give us more. Like this engine will give us access to some more. So we'll do that real quick. See if we got all this stuff out the way. Okay, so we need to go get some furnaces. Alright, so there's 1,600 furnaces in here for our use and disposal. No. Get that done. We're just going to grab a couple stacks. I don't imagine we'll probably get a whole lot done in this episode, but I'd like to get some of it done, if possible. Let's see. So we want to start, let's say that this is the outside. And we'll say that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3. Oh no, wait. I wanted to do the setup that I was working on. That's right. I'm not going to do it this way. Okay, so we'll say, for instance, actually, no, we'll just set up a standard couple smelters, and then once I get the blueprint for ours done, we'll change them out because it won't be a big deal. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here you go, 2, 3, 4. Right, that's right, right? Okay, yeah. 1. This in here. There we go. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Cool. Ah, no. Come on now. Okay, so we're just going to do the 12s. So these are 24 instead of the 48. The 48's too big for right now. We don't have enough resources to do a 48 stretch, but we can later, and it'll probably be with our design, which will probably be unconventional. If you came to this channel seeking Factorio in a conventional method, you viewers, you are in the wrong place. If you like this sort of thing, the unconventional methods, then you are surely in the right place. I assure you. We need to make some more inserters. I guess we're only going to make 1 or 2 of these for now. Actually, let's just make this and then we'll copy it and then we'll stick it next to it. Because I don't want to... It'll be easier. And we've already... we're going to change these out anyway. My design is a little more unconventional and complex from what I've been gathering, from what I've been working on it with. But we'll get there. Nope, this is the wrong way. You need to be facing that way. Okay, so let's get these in here. Really? Whoops. And we need some more. Darn. We need a lot. Lots of inserters is what we need. Oh, actually, we only needed 4 more. That's fine. You can make the rest of them because we'll probably need them later. Make sure that these are all faced the right way. They are. This is not tall enough. Because this needs... Which way is the coal going? It's coming from the right, right? It is, and we can just kind of put it down this way. Okay, so we need what? To go this way. So we need 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This needs to be... It's down 1, right? It's like right here, yeah. Oops, that's a little close. Holy crap. We'll just do that. And then we'll say... You gotta go this way. Okay, so there's that. And really, what we're saying is we're gonna wipe this out, and then we're gonna copy this. Like that. And then we're gonna put it in right there. And then we'll say that goes there. I have been working on, I've been working on a couple designs. I don't want to put them down until I know for sure that they're going to work and not backfire in our face, because what would be more embarrassing than, putting newly made designs down and setting them up just for them to, some little thing that you missed during the testing phase of it, and then suddenly it doesn't work, and then you're already on camera, and that would be really embarrassing. I don't feel like embarrassing myself, at least not right now. Maybe later in the series we can talk about some embarrassment in the series, but right now I prefer not to do that. It's too early to be embarrassing oneself. We're going to need a lot more inserters than I thought. We're not going to have enough. We're going to have to go get some more... Let's see. Just smash these in here. Yeah, we're gonna need some more inserters, I'm afraid. Oh, we're short 1. Wow. Okay, well, that just means that we need to grab some of these. Need some power poles. I have been looking, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I've been looking around at some of the mods that are out there for this game, and I gotta tell you, wow. Like, there are some serious mods that make this game 10 times more complicated than it should ever be allowed to be. On that note, I have run into a set of mods. I have not tried Bob's and Angel's mods yet, but I have been playing around with Pyanodon's mod set. And I gotta tell you, wow. Just to get, you know, light poles and stuff working, you know, requires a whole bunch of stuff, you know, to be done prior. Let's not even talk about, you know, the headache it was for me to try and make red science playing around with that mod. And then green science, oh my gosh. But yeah, I would really, really love to use one of the next series. Obviously, this is going to be mostly vanilla. This is vanilla plus because we have the Afraid of the Dark and the nanobots and these kind of little to-do list kind of things. But the next series is going to be probably heavily modded. It'll probably, I was thinking of doing a, I want to make it as hard as possible, but still be able to fight the biters and still be able to have some defenses. But if I make it too hard, then the placement of the biters could make the game a real challenge. We'll just have to see what happens. But yeah, I do want to check out Bob and Angel's mods and see what they're about. But I do want to do a series with the Pyanodon mod set for definite. It's an absolute certainty for that. Alright, do we have everything we need going here? I think so. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to basically, we're going to borrow. Since we've already got coal going here, we're just going to borrow. We're not going to worry about setting up another line, wasting resources. So we're going to push this into here. I need some light poles. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, oops, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, oops, 4, 5, and then the final pole. Because if we put more in, oops, I'm putting these in. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. I'm putting these in the wrong place. If we want to put more in later on the side over here, we will be able to. Okay, there's that, and then there's this, and then there's that, and then there's that. Okay, and that. Why isn't this stuff working? No. Oh, because it's not the good poles. It's the bad ones. No, it's the starter poles. It's fine. We'll get better ones later when we really need to. So where's this going? This is going into that. So that's one belt. What we're gonna have to do is something. We're gonna have to make a splitter. It's not what I mean to call it. We're gonna have to make a balancer. Yeah, that's what I meant to call it. All right. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so we can make a splitter. So what we'll do is we'll just... Now, if I remember correctly how to make this, it's 1, 2 here, and then another one coming, and then this. Uh-oh. Oops, I'm gonna need some more belts. this might actually, it actually kind of looks a little bit bigger than normal. So we're gonna see. Possibly. It does look a little bit bigger than normal. I think there's supposed to be a belt in the middle. I mean, we can look at it. I don't want to use it because... see. Oh, yeah. Oh, I made it a little bigger than it was supposed to be. Gotcha. Okay, so if we look at it... yeah, we almost had it. Okay, so yeah, it was just a little bit bigger than it was supposed to be. So let's do it this way, because these guys are going to go in here. And then there's going to be a splitter. And then... right? No. Doesn't look right. Yep, that's right. Yep, that's right. Okay. And then... obviously, this is just a universal splitter. And then we go like this. Nope. Like this there, right? Nope. But that would make it better, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that make it... why wouldn't you follow the same pattern that you would up here to split the belts? I don't understand that. Why would you not do that? I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. Even though that recipe doesn't call for it, I'm still going to do it. Because I think it makes more sense to feed it back into all the belts. We'll see. If it doesn't end up working or, you know, messes up, then we can always change it. But I think it's going to be just fine. All right. So if we take this one. Ah, come on. Log, you got right in the way. I didn't need you to do that. Okay. There's that. And then we can stop this. And we can, let's actually leave that one open for iron. And put this guy in there. There we go. We're going to have to put some more miners down, obviously, because that's not going to cut it. We're going to need to put another belt into that to make this work right. For sure. For sure. Let's get some iron plates because we always see. All right, so I've also noticed that you need 2 full iron smelters to 1 copper smelter. So you need 4 iron smelters to every 2 copper smelters. Notice that the ratio for iron is significantly higher for stuff than it is for copper and other components. Now, when you start getting into the mods, then that makes a little difference because the intermediate materials you need between that kind of stuff is so ridiculous that you want to bang your head against a wall. But all in good fun, right? All right, so we're going to wait for these things to manifest. Kind of just chill here for a minute. Actually, I'll be right back as soon as they're done. Alrighty, welcome back. They're not completely done, but we only got a couple left to be crafted. So we're going to smash these in. So 1, 2... I'm not even going to count them because we're just going to put them in order down here, kind of, sort of. We need another one. Okay. I'll wait for that one to be done. We'll put it in right there. And then we'll say... actually, we're going to go the other way. because it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It's not enough. We need 13 miners per 13 miners per one full yellow belt. So yeah. So yeah, it takes 13 miners to fill one yellow belt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Just barely. And this one's just barely has enough. And that's 14. So we might have to give it a couple extras. Alright. So we need one here. One here. We'll probably need one there. To go onto this line. And we'll probably need another one to go on this line. And we're gonna put, oops, one there and one there. Just for good measure. Alright. So we won't connect it up yet. We'll wait for the belt to compress. Which means we gotta get them all started. So let's get them all going. There we go. Okay. That shouldn't take too long to get them going. Almost. As soon as it compresses, we'll feed it into the balancer, which will then help us to keep this thing full. I don't know why it's only feeding it from one side. That should be feeding it from both sides, but yeah. About that. Alright, so as soon as this belt compresses all the way back up to here, this one's struggling too, but once we feed this belt into it, it's gonna help it out. It'll even it out. And you guys lost another one, huh? Whew. So what we'll do is we'll put one in here. We'll do it that way. Okay. That belt's almost compressed. It is compressed for the most part. We'll just wait on this right here to fill up. Couple more pieces. Couple more pieces. Couple more. They're done. Alright. Now this one has almost fixed itself now that we've added a couple more things up there. But this one's now compressed, so we can add this to the mixture. And see, it's already starting to help it. It's going to help compress that belt. Alright, so that's 2 belts fed into that. We could actually split one off from there, from 1 and 2, and put it in here, but this is going to be for iron. So we're going to leave that the way that it is. Alright, so we've got some starter stuff going here. The next smelters we build will be when we have enough materials that we can box up the materials, and we will tear these down, and we will start putting in the 48 long smelters. But it'll be in the design that I've been working on. Anyway, that's going to wrap this one up, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoyed this one, please leave me a like and a comment. If you want to see more like this on the channel, please hit the red subscribe button and the notification bell so that you do not miss anything. I have been Operator Nexxus, and you have been wonderful. Thank you very much, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.